Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. And in this beer review, we have got a beer, believe it or not, from a brewery which I'm not really a fan of. I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of. I know I'm going to get slaughtered here, and I know for a fact there's loads of people who absolutely love them. And I get it. I know why you love them. I do. Um, for me, I've had a couple of beers from them over the years, which I think are stunning. I honestly think there's two beers. I used to like Club Tropicana. I'll be honest. I did like Club Tropicana when it was out, when it was first out. I haven't had it since it's been in the supermarkets, if it's changed or anything. And I'm a big fan of their Stay Puft, so I do like them. Um, so we're off to Tiny Rebel. This was picked up in Sainsbury's for I can't remember how much, and we've got a can of their Little Peachy. Now this is a peach smoothie IPA, 6.2% ABV, and with craft beer, and I've got to hand it to Tiny Rebel to a degree. They know their marketing. The cans are aesthetically pleasing to the eye, aren't they? Look at them. They always are. I don't know if I've got any more. There's some Tiny Rebel in there somewhere. And they are cracking looking cans. So I give them that. All right. And sometimes it's the eye what um, does it, isn't it? When you say you got a brewery like Brewdog, who they do change their can designs over set periods. But for me, it's always felt that they've got consultants in to do it for them. Marketing consultants. I don't know if they marketing consultants at Tiny Rebel, but they seem to always get it right with their marketing because they do look great. It says we're on a mission to bring you good times with a hint of beer. We do this by creating brands that will, again, summed it up for me, creating brands that will capture your imagination and defy your senses. When we're now making awesome beer, debatable, we're busy brewing up plans to better our people, community, and planet. So they are, you know, if someone asked me who's the closest to Brewdog in beer terms, I would say Tiny Rebel are, then maybe Northern Monk following suit after that. But um, it's somebody up there, the eye-catching marketing. It works a treat, doesn't it? It worked with me because I bought it. So let's crack it open like you do. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, loads of peaches. Sitting on the beaches, looking at the peaches. But does it feel synthetic? At the moment, it's making me mouth water, so it's juicy. It smells juicy. It's making me salivate. Let's pour it out, see what it's all about. Yeah, so it's making me salivate at the moment. Um, so the jury's out at the moment on it. Now, for some reason, I was expecting that to be more hazy. I don't know why. It's my imagination, but I thought that was going to be a more of a hazy look to it. Up to the light, there's a slight hazy cloud through it, quite pale. Look at that, an anemic head to it. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, it's not as juicy now. It's still get the peach, but it's not as concentrated as it was from the ring. I'm gonna go in and see what it's all about. Cheers. Straight off, loads of peach. tons of peach. But does it feel forced? I brought up the brew sheet on their website. Okay. And they're not really saying much on the brew sheet, to be honest with you. The brew sheet is very minimal. They're not going into any hops. They're not going into any malts. Only on the brew sheet is only telling me that it's an IPA. It's got gluten in. It's got lactose in, wheat and oats, and suitable for vegetarians. And that is all on the brew sheet, which is piss poor, to be honest. I'll go in again. Mouthfeel is a mediocre mouthfeel. Smooth, slightly oily. Okay. The taste is pleasant. It feels pleasant. It's not overdone. They haven't over egged the cake with the peach. It feels pleasant, but I can't really make up my mind whether it feels like does it feel like a genuine peach? And it's some elements of the taste does through its juiciness, but some elements of the taste feel synthetic. And I suppose it's a thing you're gonna have with beers from a brewery, which, especially, let's face it, Tiny Rebel love their adjuncts, don't they? So from that point of view, I can't really decide for myself whether it feels artificial or it feels more natural. There's elements that feel natural and there's elements that feel artificial. I'm going again. 6.2 you don't pick up. It's hidden away amongst all that peach. On the back end, you're not really getting much else on the back end. I think the peach is, the more you go in, the peach feels it's taken over in a way, completely abolished any other chance of picking up another flavour in it, which is a shame. So what do I think of it? Well, it's doing what it says on the can. It's a peach beer. It's not overtly sweet or creamy or anything like that. I was expecting it to be more of a custard looking beer, and I ain't got that. It's not terrible. It's not brilliant either. It's a middle of a road Tiny Rebel beer, I would say. For me personally, I don't think I would buy it again, because I'm not really into peach in this form of a beer. So I would just say give it a go. If you've had it, tell me what you think. If you think it's shit, put it in the comments. It's a bit iffy. But I've had worse from Tiny Rebel, believe you me. Thank you very much for watching this one. Murder me in the comments, and I'll see you on my next one. Bib bib.